What's up, guys? Today we're going to give you an at-home workout that you can do and follow along with this video as you do it. The sets are going to be straight sets, so the video time whenever Crystal's actually doing the exercise is going to be 40 seconds work, 20 seconds rest. What we do is go all the way through it, and then if you want to, you can play it multiple times, restart the video so that you can work through the rounds. So you can do 4 to 6 rounds is what we suggest all the way through the exercises. You don't really need anything for this. The idea is that it's body weight with a little bit of bands, and we'll give you guys a link to buy some bands if you need to. Also, the sets are going to be set up, so we'll demonstrate level 1 and level 2, but if you need to, you can just stick at level 1 or you can progress to level 2. So Crystal's going to be switching it halfway, but if you're comfortable at level 1, you'll just stick with that for the entire 40 seconds. Also, with the movements that are just one leg or one side, you can switch at halfway if you're not going to switch to a different exercise. So if you're staying, for example, our first one is going to be the cook hip lift. If you start with your left leg, switch to your right leg at 20 seconds. Other than that, you guys should be good to go, so we'll get into the workout. Okay guys, I'm Nick with Accelerate Health and Fitness. This is Crystal. We're going to be giving you guys an at-home workout today. This will also involve some bands, and we'll give you guys some links to purchase a small band pack that you can have to carry with you whenever you travel or whenever you're getting an at-home workout done. Okay guys, level 1 is going to be our knee push-up. Level 2 is going to be our pledge push-up, okay? So you can kind of choose which level you want to be at. I would suggest starting at level 1 before you get into the level 2, okay? So try out that one and then you can progress to the next one.
4 rounds down. Go.
Okay, Crystal's going to be starting here with the knee push-up. So this will be that level 1 that I talked about with you guys. Main thing we're focusing on here is that she's keeping a nice tight core, that low back's not drooping, and she's staying out of her neck the entire time here. It helps to spread that floor. You're not going to actually move your hands, but the more you can think about pulling it apart, the better it'll help you keep that neck nice and flat. Now she's going to switch up to the pledge push-up. So here she's working on keeping a nice wide base the entire time. She narrows it up as she gets more comfortable in this position, but we're fighting the hip twist the entire time. She's going to alternate the shoulder taps, which is going to force her to kind of stabilize those hips whenever she's moving here.
Stop.
Okay. Okay guys, next level here, we're going to go to the cook hip lift and the single leg glute bridge, okay? So level 1 is going to be the cook hip lift. You'll be starting in this position with that knee pulled in. Level 2, we'll show you halfway here whenever we get going.
5 rounds down. Go.
Okay, level 1 here is going to be our cook hip lift. Crystal's getting a nice knee hug here on her right leg. She's trying to get full hip extension here so her body's nice and straight going down from her stomach to her leg. Driving hard through this left heel so that her left glute is getting all the work here. You can alternate the legs as you go with the rounds, or you can switch it halfway.
Halfway.
Next is going to be level 2 here, so you can switch it up to the single leg glute bridge or maintain what you were doing with the cook hip lift. Same idea here. Crystal's going to keep her down toe up. She's driving hard through this heel of the left leg, keeping full hip extension here whenever she bridges to the top. So her left glute should be doing a lot of the work here.
Stop.
Okay, next level we're going to have is our lateral squat and our lateral lunge. Okay, the lateral squat is going to start in this position that Crystal's in. Toes are straight ahead here, okay? That's the big thing I'm looking for in this starting position.
6 rounds down. Go.
Okay, starting with the lateral squat. Remember, the main thing here is that your toes are straight ahead. This right knee is not going outside of the pinky toe here whenever she goes into the squat. She's working on getting her hips back as far as she can, but also staying upright and not collapsing the entire time.
Halfway.
Next level is going to be our lunge. So Crystal's going to start from a standing position and add in that lunge movement. So this will be level 2 of this progression. Same idea here. She's landing with that toe straight ahead. That right knee is not going outside of the pinky toe, staying nice and tall. Also getting that butt back as far as she can there, pushing her hips back.
Stop. Way.
Okay guys, next one here is going to be our half kneeling row and our tall kneeling row. So level one, we're going to start in this half kneeling position with the full hip extension here, okay? Not sitting with that butt out like that.
10 rounds down. Go.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and start with the row here. So Crystal's working on staying out of the neck here, nice and relaxed, getting that shoulder down and back as she pulls. She's also stabilized all the way down her core into her right leg. Nice squeeze in the shoulder blades as you pull. Remember that hip is fully extended here. You're not sitting in that butt out position. Next, Crystal's going to switch it up to that tall kneeling row. So here she's really working on keeping the ribs and pelvis pulled down together so her low back doesn't have a big arch in it. Same idea with the shoulder. She's getting down and back, squeezing right here with the muscle, the lat muscle in her upper back. Not letting the band twist her body as she's rowing.
Stop.
Okay, next level here is going to be our half kneeling band press. It's going to be that same half kneeling position that you guys were in for the row previously. Same idea here. She's fully extended through this hip, not sitting in that butt out position. That band is going to rest comfortably on the outside of her arm, and she's going to keep her wrist straight the entire time. Not going to have that broken wrist.
8 rounds down. Go.
Good, so Crystal starting from this starting position here in that half kneeling stance, 1 foot's forward. As she's pressing, she's getting a little bit of a twist with the arm there as she's going to squeeze that left side of her chest. Remember, we're locking out that wrist. Don't want that wrist broken the entire time. Maintaining her stability down through her core and her legs.
Halfway.
Now Crystal's going to switch up to the tall kneeling position, so this will be level 2. Here she's maintaining her core, so whenever she presses, she doesn't get that rib flare going on. She's keeping her ribs and pelvis pulled towards each other the entire time. Same idea, she's not hunching up the neck. She's squeezing through the chest as she presses.
Stop.
Okay, next is going to be our dead bug arms and legs, level 1. Level 2 is going to be our dead bug opposite arm and leg. So Crystal's going to start in this position. Low back is smashed into the floor. Ribs are smashed down the entire time, maintaining that core.
9 rounds down. Go.
Okay, from this starting position, Crystal's going to get a big inhale at the top and exhale as she drops. She's going to alternate the arms, so level 1 can be the arms. Level 2, we're going to go with the legs, so Crystal will start the legs here. You can keep that bent knee the entire time, alternating the legs with a big exhale, maintaining that low back.
Halfway.
So on level 3, we're going to go opposites here, okay? So this one's going to have 3 levels. As you can see, Crystal's getting real long with that, so she's really having to work on maintaining the core and keeping the ribs pulled down so she's not getting into that big tall rib flare the entire time. As she's dropping, she's getting that nice long breath, really smashing the low back into the floor. All right, guys, that completes the workout. So once again, like I said at the beginning, you can restart this video for a few more rounds. We suggest 4 to 6 rounds to get a real good workout in. If you guys have any questions, here's my email. And it also accelerates phone numbers, so give us a call.